Hi everyone! So a couple of weeks ago it was my birthday and today I wanted to do a haul type video to show you some of the bits and pieces that I got. Just as a side note, I just want to say that I'm not bragging, I'm not trying to show off with the things that I got. It's just that I thought it'd be nice to show you some of the bits and pieces that you can get in the shops at the moment. And also I know I love to watch these types of videos, so I hope you enjoy it and let's get started. So the first thing I wanted to show you is this, which is the Elie Saab Eau de Parfum perfume. It does obviously come in a box, but I've unboxed it. I love to get perfumes for my birthday, and actually this is one that I've been eyeing up for absolutely ages, so I was really excited to get this. I love the bottle, it's so elegant, it's really simple but very sophisticated, and the scent of this is super unique. I can't think of anything else that I've tried that's even remotely similar to this. It's a really unusual smell. It's quite strong, but it's not overpowering, which is great. I think it's a really nice one for day or evening. It's quite versatile, which is lovely. To me, the notes that you can smell the most are definitely jasmine, and also it's got that kind of woody scent, which is really nice. I know that Elie Saab has actually done a couple of other different fragrances now as well, so if you're anywhere near a perfume counter, I would say go and check these out because they're really different. It's a really unusual scent, it's quite striking but it's still very feminine, so this is a really nice one if you're looking for a perfume for yourself or as a gift for someone. I'm really pleased I got this and I'm really excited to use it. So the next couple of things that I wanted to show you are these. They're both by Chanel, they're both in the Chance Eau Fraiche scent, which is actually one of my favourite scents from Chanel. It's a really fresh floral, it's very light, it's very feminine. To me, it's a much more summer appropriate fragrance, so I think what I might do is keep these boxed up and save them to use in the summer. This is a body moisturiser and this is called a Sheer Moisture Mist. Now this is a really nice product because it's basically a perfumed moisturiser which comes in a spray bottle. So you basically spray it onto your skin, it goes on very sheer, it's very light, but it still has the Eau Fraiche scent in it, as well as having all the moisturising properties, which I think for summer in particular is a great one if you don't want to wear a heavy perfume or if you don't want to wear a heavy moisturiser. I think this is a really nice one. This one, perhaps if you wanted to wear this scent in winter, is perhaps slightly more appropriate because it is the thicker, creamier consistency. I love these, I'm really happy to have these. I have the perfume of this as well because it is, as I said, one of my favourite scents from Chanel. I absolutely love it. So the next thing that I got along the perfume lines is this. This is a clutch bag, it's from Next, and these kind of bags are really in at the moment, the kind of novelty quirky bags. And actually for Christmas time, I think these are a really nice idea because I think you can kind of get away with these sorts of things more around Christmas. And if you've got quite a simple outfit, like for example a little black dress, if you put this with it, it just adds that little bit of fun. It's actually quite a good size as well for a clutch, and you basically open it up and it also has a chain if you wanted to use that. I tend not to for bags like this, I sort of prefer to hold them, but obviously that option is there if you want it. It's from Next, so it's a high street buy. I think I'll be using this around Christmas time and I'm excited. So sticking with accessories, I got this from Zara. This is a really stunning statement necklace. I love my statement necklaces. I wear them almost every day. I think they make an outfit, especially if you're wearing something very plain. If you just put a statement necklace on, it really vamps it up, makes it look a lot more special. Like I said, I wear them all the time, and I don't have one that's anything like this, so I was absolutely over the moon to receive this. It has obviously the gold hardware, and then the stones they're quite kind of autumnal colours, but I think great for winter as well. I really like this. The next thing that I got that I wanted to show you is this mug, which says I'd rather be buying shoes, which is true. I love my shoes. I just love shopping generally, but I thought this was quite a fun, cute, quirky little gift. The next thing that I got is slightly random, but I was unbelievably excited about this because, you know, when you get a box of chocolates and there's so many in there that you don't really like. They're just there and then they get left for ages and then you kind of end up just eating them just because they're there. But this is amazing to me. I love toffee and fudge, and they're always my favourite ones in Quality Streets. They're always the ones I pick up first, and I'm really sad when they've all gone. And to me, I always find they never put enough of the toffee and fudge ones in there. So this is a whole box of toffee and fudge Quality Streets. What could be better than that? So the next thing that I wanted to show you is this, which is the Babyliss Curl Secret curling wand. This is obviously just the box. This is a very different one for me. I like the very classic curling wand. This, on the other hand, is one where you put your hair into it and it draws your hair into the curl chamber and curls it for you. This scares me slightly because I have very long hair. I was actually going to use this for this video, but when I opened it up, I read the instructions, and subsequently it turns out that if your hair is very long below your bust line, it's not advisable to use it. So I think I'm going to wait until I get my hair cut and then I'll give it a go. It actually looks like this. Slightly scary, don't know why. Pretty colours, and it's actually limited edition. I can't really tell you too much about this because obviously I haven't used it yet. It's a really interesting product. If it works, I think it's amazing because it makes curling your hair very, very simple. It basically does it for you. Once I have used it, I will let you know what I think, and hopefully it'll be amazing because then it will make curling your hair a lot easier. So the next thing that I got is something where I'm going to have to insert the image because I can't hold it. It's actually up on the ceiling in my house, so I will insert the picture here now. And this is a ceiling light. I've been looking for a ceiling light for my hallway for absolutely ages because I wanted something that was a real statement. It was quite big. It was just a real kind of wow factor when you open the front door. And this one I actually found, and somebody bought it for me very kindly for my birthday. It's from BHS. You can actually get it in two sizes. This is the bigger one. They do a slightly smaller one as well. I'm so happy with this light because I think it is such a statement. It's really beautiful when you switch the light on. It does all these pretty patterns all over the ceiling. And I was really fortunate because when I found this light, there was actually a sale on, so I got it for half price, which is amazing because it looks really expensive, but it actually wasn't expensive at all for a light of this type. Actually, BHS lighting is amazing, and quite often they do lighting sales, so if you're looking at their lights, potentially hold out for a little bit or ask in store when they're going to have their next lighting event, because they do them quite often. So I am so excited about this light. It really is a statement piece. It was exactly what I was looking for. Totally worth the money. I'm really, really, really pleased with it. So the next thing that I got is something that I actually can't believe this person bought this for me because it is such a generous present. I had no idea that she was going to get me something like this, and whenever she buys me gifts, they're just gorgeous, and she just knows my taste. We actually both studied fashion together, so she does know me very well, and it is this. I don't really know how to show you this to its full potential, but it is an Alexander McQueen skull scarf. I love these. I've always loved these. I love every colour of them, but I'm particularly excited about this because these colours actually aren't something that I would necessarily go for myself, but I absolutely love them, particularly for this time of year. It is a very dark green, and then the skulls on it are, I actually don't know what colour to call this. I thought they were red, but looking at it in this light, they're slightly purple. So this is a really unusual colour combination for me. I actually can't wait to wear this. I've been keeping it in my pile of birthday things to show you guys. And once I've done this video, I'm going to wear this all the time. I love these scarves so much. They make an outfit. They really are a beautiful accessory. They're beautiful quality. I can't wait to wear this. The next thing that I got that I wanted to show you are these. These are UGG slippers. Not very glamorous. Yes, you are quite right in thinking that. But I cannot tell you how comfortable these are. I'm one of these people that always has cold feet. These keep my feet nice and toasty. And honestly, if you've been walking around all day long, I walk in heels. I tend to only ever wear heels. So your feet hurt by the end of the day usually. When you put these on, it's like a hug for your feet. My feet are very happy in these slippers. I absolutely love them. They come in loads of different colours, but I wanted kind of the classic cream colour. I am very excited. My feet are very excited and I look forward to wearing them lots. So the next thing that I got that I wanted to show you is this black coat from Zara. It's actually quite tricky to show you this on camera because you don't get the full effect of it, but it has two very nice sized pockets at the bottom there, and then it has got the zip detail in the middle, and then these two really lovely unusual buckles up the top, which it's gold hardware, which makes it really nice, kind of, it's quite striking I think. And then it's actually got a high collar and this faux fur hood which you can remove, which is great. I really like faux fur, particularly in winter. My only issue with this coat is actually the hood, because, let me show you this. Look at this! Look at the size of this hood. It's absolutely enormous, and when you're out walking and it starts raining or whatever and you want to put your hood up, it's a bit of a problem really, because you can't actually see anything once you put this hood up. Unless you walk with your head down, and then you can't see anything straight in front of you. So that is slightly annoying, because I really like this coat. However, it does actually look quite nice when it's down, because the fur is so big. It kind of gives you that nice shape on top of your shoulders. But I am slightly disappointed by the size of the hood, because I don't really know what to do about it. And I want to keep it on. I don't want to take it off, because I do like the faux fur. But obviously I'm just going to have to use an umbrella instead of the hood, which slightly defeats the object, doesn't it, of having a coat with a hood. But yeah, I don't really know what's happened with the hood situation with these coats. I do really like this coat, however, and I will wear it. They do it in quite a few different colours as well. I wanted the black one for absolutely ages, and it was sold out in my size for a long time, but we did manage to track one down and I got it for my birthday, so I'm really excited about this. Slightly confused by the hood, but generally very happy with this coat. So the last thing that I wanted to show you guys was actually from my lovely hubby. He really outdid himself this year. He got me the most lovely gifts. I was a very lucky girl. Before I show you the thing that he got me, I just wanted to mention he got me the most beautiful roses that I've ever seen in my life. They were absolutely exquisite. And they're from a company called OnlyRoses. I know they have a website. They're in London and they're in a couple of other places around the world. But I've never seen roses like it in my life. They were just beautiful. And they do this really amazing thing where you can buy a little glass vase, and then inside the vase are 3 little roses. They actually do lots of different sizes and variations of this, but the ones that we saw were just the small vase with the 3 roses in it. And these roses last for a year, and it is because they're preserved. They're not cheap, but I thought that was such an amazing idea. I've never heard of that before. I think it is really, really cool, and they do them in literally loads of different colours, any colour you want almost. And yeah, I just wanted to mention them because I thought they were so beautiful, and the preserved roses I thought were such an amazing idea and a really great gift for someone if you want to splash out and treat someone on that kind of thing. So, moving on, he got me this. Now, handbags are my thing. I am obsessed with handbags, and I've wanted this bag for such a long time, so it was an amazing surprise that he picked this up for me. This is the Celine micro luggage tote, and it's the second smallest. I think there's 4 different sizes. The largest one is called the medium, I think, and then it goes, the next one down is the mini, then it's this one which is the micro, and then one down from this one is the nano. This one is in the drummed leather. They also do it in a smooth leather, but I went for the drummed because actually when I was there they had the smooth one on display, and already across the front there was a big scuff down it, and the thought of that is just horrifying. So I'm hoping that the drummed leather should be more durable, and hopefully it will last longer without getting any scuffs or scrapes on it. I'm quite careful with my bags, so I'm hoping that this will be okay. So this one is just the black one. It has the silver hardware. I really like this size. I've always been quite a big fan of having huge handbags where you can literally chuck everything in them, but I'm starting to kind of prefer the slightly smaller ones now, just because carrying them around for a long time actually hurts after a while, and if you're out all day, I think it's just easier to have a slightly smaller bag. It's less painful, put it that way. So that is it for my birthday haul. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my video. Please give me a very happy thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I would absolutely love it as well if you would subscribe. That would make my day. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.